The truth occurs.
Hi everyone. It's Christmas Eve tonight, and I've always wanted to share with you my recipe for how I make my Christmas dinner because it's very, very easy and it's very economical. And it turns out so great. Actually, instead of a turkey, I use a capon, which is a castrated rooster. But you really can't tell the difference. Man, that thing is cheap. Capon, it's a poor man's turkey. It's like $6 for a little piece of chicken breast this big. And it's $12 for this big fat capon, which I'm gonna pass off as a turkey. So first thing I do is I make my stuffing. This is just leftover bread. I mean, if you're wondering what to do with those bread ends, save it up and then you're gonna toast it and chop it up and use it for the stuffing. A little bit of garlic, some ginger, an onion. I'm gonna throw in some scallions and a bit of celery. And I like to put some cranberries. Well, I guess for nuts, I'm gonna use walnuts. I find it's good to add one kind of fruit. Like you could do cranberries or apricots. One fruit and one nut. Like you could use walnuts and apricots, or you could use walnuts and cranberries, or you could use chestnuts and one of the fruits. Plus ginger. I find ginger just makes all stuffing taste good. And then just a little bit of salt and pepper and savory. Of course, you don't have to use nuts. So step one then, of course, is you just chop everything up. And I want to tell you about this knife. It's an ulu. It's an Inuit knife. And it's really great. I find actually I get things done really fast with this because you just kind of crush it like that. You can hack and you can rock it across like that. It goes faster than a knife. You are not going to cut yourself with this thing. It goes a lot faster when I'm not holding the camera, but look at that. Chops super fast. It took me about 10 seconds to chop up this onion. Man, I'm like a chopping machine with this thing. See, you just put all those things in a bowl. 2 cloves of garlic. I would say this amount of ginger. And then you chop it into little slivers like that. You could even chop that in half again. A couple of spring onions. That's pretty much it. Now you just add the cranberries or whatever fruit you're putting in. Throw in some nuts. A little bit of salt. I'll go easy on the salt because you can always add more later. And a little bit of pepper. And it won't taste like Christmas without savory. I had to take the top off. I'm going to put quite a bit. Yep. Just mix it up. Okay, so that's it for the stuffing. Now I'm going to do my capon. See? It says special. It's special, all right. You know, I'm going to have to cook it in here. So I forgot that at holidays the bird is big and you're supposed to buy like a silver thing to put it in. So I'm going to have to put it in there, but I'm going to make it fit. Wow, look at that. It fits. It fits perfectly. So now I just have to stuff it with this. And I'm almost done with my Christmas dinner. That's how easy it is. Oh, I'm going to throw a little bit of water on here just to moisten it up. Wow, hard to believe, but all that stuffing went in there and I just had to hold this together with souvlaki sticks. Some years I've had it so that there was way more and it was like a big bunch in the back, but it turns out fine either way. Okay, now I gotta dress or season this turkey. I mean, capon. Shh, don't tell anybody. You know, as a matter of fact, my husband had been eating capon for years and years, and I just call it a turkey, and he could never tell the difference. He's just happy he's getting fed. When I finally told him it was a capon, he was like, "Is that some kind of a turkey?" It turns out really good. So you just put some olive oil, like a whole lot of olive oil. Give it a little massage, show it some love. Just make sure it gets everywhere. And you're going to add more along the way as you're cooking it so it doesn't dry out. And now I'm going to put curry on it. I know it seems weird, curry, why are you putting curry? But, oh yes my friend, curry is very good for a turkey, even a capon. Curry gives it a nice taste and a nice color. This is a trick that my mom showed me. It's going to come out all nice and golden brown. And it will not taste like Indian food. Give it a little pat. Now there's other things you can put on here. You can put, you know, the standard sort of chicken soup mix powder on it. You know, the good thing about the curry is it doesn't contain a whole bunch of chemicals and MSG and whatever. And also if you're totally disorganized like I was today, you don't have the other powder, then the curry works fine. Actually, I think I prefer the curry. Okay, now I do want this to taste like Christmas dinner. So I'm going to put savory on it. So just throw on a little savory, but not nearly as much as the curry. Just enough to give it some flavor. And that's it. I'm gonna put it, oh, I have to put some aluminum over it to tent it so it doesn't dry out. And put it in on 375 and, you know, let it cook for probably 3.5 hours. It's 2:30 now, so it'll be ready for dinner at some point. I never really could figure out how it works with temperatures and meats and cooking, so I'm just gonna estimate, but I've done this many times and I know that it should be ready about 3.5 hours. So that's it, into the oven it goes. Okay, so other than my fake turkey, I'm gonna just throw in one of these big old sweet potatoes and let it cook. And some of these potatoes, I don't even know how many I need because my husband didn't tell me who was gonna show up. But I hope it's not too many people. I don't think it will be. And just throw it all in there and it pretty much cooks itself. And then, you know, you can make some frozen peas or some nice green beans with a bit of rosemary in the water. And, you know, a pack of turkey gravy that makes your capon taste like turkey. And that's it. So easy. And that's it. It doesn't have to be stressful or expensive. To me, Christmas is about love. It's about God's love. And it's about us showing love to one another. And so it's important for me to have it be like a nice, happy, relaxed time, drama-free, stress-free, and just keep everything really simple. I just want to enjoy the company of my husband and my son and my mom, and maybe somebody's going to drop by. And just remember that Christmas it's not about presents and stuff or whatever else, it's about love. Hey you guys, it's 6 o'clock and we were supposed to eat at 5. So my mother's still out with our son, and my husband's not even here yet, and as for friends, well, no one has shown up yet. There's the capon. I'm starting to wonder if I'm gonna have to eat it myself. I've got, you know, exploding potatoes. They better get here before it burns. Oh, they're coming. I can hear them. All right. Hi, I was just making a video about my extraordinarily simple Christmas dinner featuring the capon, the poor man's turkey. Oh, my mother's here. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Gunner's here. Gunner, you want to say hi?
Hi. And we don't have a bell.
Okay.
We don't have a bell, but we do have a capon, which is even better. It's a bit dark in here, but here's the final result. Now, it actually looks nice and crispy, and all the stuff is good. The only reason it looks like it's been hit by a landmine or something is because I couldn't get it out of the pan. Looks like it's been through a bit of an accident, doesn't it?
No. It looks just fine. We're all lucky to get such a nice Mr. Chicken.
Sure, Mr. Even if you aren't really a chicken, you're a rooster.
Yeah.
A castrated rooster.
You want to say hi?
Hi. Who am I saying hi to?
Well, I guess my YouTube peeps.
All your fans?
My friends and fans, yeah.
Hey there. Merry Christmas.
No, she's playing it.
Merry Christmas.
She's playing it back to the rabbits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of rabbits, I got my rabbits these little corn cobs as Christmas presents. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I'm sending you lots of love. See you next time.